Hello? Hey, I'm trying to find out more about this service that I've heard about. It's called Split Pay. Can you tell me a little bit about this service? What exactly is it? Split Pay is similar to the buy now, pay later concept, except Split Pay is for your rent. Split Pay lets you split your rent payment into two smaller payments, half on the due date and half 2 weeks later, while your landlord still gets paid in full on time. How do I turn Split Pay on? In order to turn Split Pay on, just complete the application to determine eligibility. You should have a decision within 3 minutes. You can stay on the waiting page or look out for an email once the review is complete. If eligible, we will share details on the next steps. What information do I need to provide to qualify for Split Pay? You'll need to securely connect to your bank via Plaid to verify your monthly income and allow a soft credit check. These verifications will not affect your credit score. Does my landlord need to approve Split Pay? No, your landlord does not need to approve your use of Split Pay. They will be paid in full on your due date. Is there a fee? Well, of course there is a fee. The fee is $9.99 plus 1.5% interest as our monthly fee for using Split Pay. This fee is added to your first split payment of each month. What happens if I make a late payment? Oh dear, if you're late on your payment, if you have insufficient funds in your account on the scheduled dates, we will make 2 more attempts to retrieve those funds. After the final attempt, we will inform your landlord and revoke access to Split Pay. You got it? If you would like to discuss alternative repayment options before we suspend your account and inform your landlord, please reach out to the support team. If your Split Pay application was not approved, you can apply again. You'll probably need to increase your credit score, though. We can't guarantee approval on a second or subsequent attempt. There are 2 options, though. Wait 30 days. We recognize that people's financial records change over time. If you were rejected the first time, try again 30 days later. Reapply now. Our support team can reset your account earlier than 30 days if your initial application meets specific criteria. You failed to add a bank account, want to add a different one, or requested the incorrect amount, and your initial financial profile meets the eligibility requirements for Split Pay. If you are utilizing the Split Pay service, it's likely that one of 2 things is happening. Either you don't budget your money properly or you don't earn enough money. So Split Pay, although it may appear as if it's a godsend or a savior, it's, I guess, a good thing in the event of an emergency so that you're not late on making your payments to your landlord. But it puts you in a position where if you're using it on the monthly basis, it puts you in survival mode. You're not thinking about thriving, you're just surviving. And that's not what I advocate for the people who I call my friends, the people who watch my channel. You are my friend. I don't want my friend to struggle. I don't want my friend to survive. I want you to thrive. So I say that because if you're using this Split Pay on the regular basis, you're paying $9.99, which is essentially $10 per month, plus 1.5 interest on the amount of money that they're helping you to pay your landlord each month. So here you are, you're paying somewhere over $1,200 a year. You're just giving that money away. Now, the reason you're using this service is because you don't have enough money to meet your financial obligations on a monthly basis. And as a result, you're constantly wasting money, giving it to someone else, who's coming in saying, okay, I'm going to help you pay your rent, whatever, because you can't pay it. They're not really helping you. They're helping themselves. Okay? So what you have to think about is, if you don't know how to budget, or maybe you've gone off track with your budget, the best thing you need to do right now is go back, look over your budget, maybe 2-3 times, trim the fat, and get yourself out of this situation temporarily by working overtime. If you have a good job and you make good money, go ahead and work overtime. Go ahead and work overtime and get yourself caught back up. Acquire an emergency savings of at least 3 months. Now, when I say 3 months, I'm talking about 3 months of all of your bills. Whatever the cost is, if your monthly bills average $3,500 a month, then you need 3,500 times 3, okay? So that's good. But going back to this split pay, it kind of gives you a false sense of security. It takes away the urgency to improve your situation, because the pain of not being able to pay your landlord on time has been taken away temporarily. So you have this false sense of security, and all the while you're just putting yourself in a deeper financial rut. Now, if you don't earn enough money, then you need to think about legitimate ways that you can actually produce more income. And that's what I call side hustles, right? You come up with something that maybe you're good at, that people like, and you provide that service to them for payment, and all of that money that you make from your side hustle, you're not going to spend it on fast food. You're not going to spend it on, earrings or a new purse or shoes. You're going to pay off whatever debts it is that led you to the position where you weren't able to pay your rent on time. And you're also, once you pay off those debts, then you're going to start a savings fund. And again, you want minimally, for an emergency fund, 3 months of savings. Now, if you find that you don't have a side hustle that would pay you the income that you need for the time, that's spent doing that particular side hustle, because let's face it, if the side hustle isn't going to bring in enough money for the amount of time that you're putting into that side hustle, then it's not worth doing it. So in some cases, you may need to improve your education level. You may have to go back to college. You may, if you've never been to college, you may decide to enter into a trade, something where you're going to earn more money. And so this is where it's very important to be clear about your financial situation and why you're in the rut that you're in. So first of all, you need clarity, number 1. Number 2, you need confidence to change the situation that you're in. Number 3, you need an action plan. So once you understand, you have clarity about your situation, clarity about why you're in the position that you're in, clarity about what you need to do to fix that situation, you next have to have the confidence in yourself to do what you need to do to put yourself in a better position tomorrow than you are today. Then you develop an action plan, and then you actually have to do the plan. You have to actually execute the plan. Because far too many people, they go through step 1 and 2, and then they stop at number 3. Because it was fun getting up to number 3, but then it's like, oh my God, I actually have to work. Yes, you actually have to work to get yourself out of whatever position that you're in financially. So remember this, don't procrastinate, because procrastination quietly breeds stagnation. That's not you. It's time to make a change, and that time is now. Thank you for watching Financial Fix with Sharnella. Like and subscribe to my channel so that you can view more content like this. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think of today's episode.